Hello YouTube, Space Cowboy here, and today is my very first Python tutorial for YouTube. It's not my first YouTube video. I've made other content in the past, but I thought it would be fun to kind of create a Python for beginners type course that you can take, and I'm actually going to divide it into chapters. So this will be the first video in chapter 1, and it's the Hello World program. Now, if you have coded before, most likely your first program was the Hello World program. If you've never typed a line of code in your life, you're in the right spot. And I have some notes here on the screen for you guys. I do that so I don't forget what I'm going to talk about, because I'm totally not scripting this. You could kind of think of this as my script, what I should say, but I'm going to go off on tangents and whatnot. Just you wait. Let's see. Yeah, if you create it, you're officially a programmer, and allow me, Space Cowboy, to be the first to welcome you to the multiverse of programming. Yeah, I'm going to be cheesy. I'm going to leave some cheesiness in there. All right, so in Python, you will actually be writing Python files, which have the extension .py. Not a lot of people know that the .py or the .pdf or the .doc, those are all known as extensions. So the extension for our Python files will be .py, and you can actually just create a text document and code in that. And if you name it .py, you could open it up and actually run that text document as a program. Let's see. Files will be executed in a Python interpreter. So for Visual Studio, I had to install the Python interpreter along with some other modules, but we'll talk more about that later. So I created a Python file. It's called 1.1 hello YouTube.py, right here in code spaces. So that's known as the integrated development environment that I'm using it. That's where I'm coding, where I can edit my code, but also execute or run the code. So right now I'm actually using code spaces because it's easy to link to my GitHub repository. You can find the link to my GitHub repository on the homepage of my channel, or really probably the description of all of my videos. We'll have the link to my GitHub, and someday I'll talk about why you should join GitHub, not HitGub. I'm leaving that in. I don't even care. What was I going to say? But yeah, so it links to my GitHub repository, which is a great place where people share and help people with code. Lots of cool stuff on those repositories. But what's it called? Code Spaces is a cloud-based environment, and there's other good ones too. Like I really like Replit, what they're doing over there with their IDE. It's cloud-based, and you can really run like any language that you want in there. So check that out if you haven't already. It's repl.it. Make an account. You won't regret it. But I use code spaces, and I also use Visual Code when I need something with a little bit more oomph. Like I'm doing a Pygame project right now that has like over 1,000 lines of code. Don't worry, I'll show you what I'm working on. And I don't think it can be run in code spaces. I think I had to run it on a software or a client-based IDE. All right, so we're going to be creating the Hello World program, and it only has one line of code, so super easy. Historically, the output should be Hello World. It's as simple as that. So I have a Wikipedia page here, which you could visit. That's beef. Command click. Browser blocked. Oh man. Cancel. I'll just open up a new tab. Wikipedia. Hello World. Yeah, here it is. move this window over so you can see it. So yeah, the Hello World program is a very famous programming program. It's like the first program that everybody programs. Let's see, so this is framed, right? So this is apparently Hello World program written in the C language and signed by Brian Kernighan, 1978. And if you look at this, it's a very simple thing. We've got our main loop here. Don't worry about that. This is C. It's kind of an older language. I mean, a lot of programs still have main, but this looks more like Java to me, with the curly braces and whatnot. But here is really the command that gets run. There's a signature. Don't forge that. I was just kind of looking around to see if there was output down here or something. No, but the command is just printf, and the F in that language will allow you to kind of format the output a little bit more precisely, I guess. And in the line of code, we've got these parentheses, and we have double quotations around the words hello, comma, world. And then we have a \n. That's actually called an escape character, which will move the cursor to the first, to the next line. But I'll show you that. That's called the next line character. You'll see that a lot. All right, let's get back to the code. So now, hopefully you've got an IDE, you've got a coding environment that you can use to run code, whether it's Replit or Visual Studio or PyCharm or NetBeans. I've used NetBeans in college. Yeah, hopefully you've got your IDE ready to go. You've created your .py file. All you have to do to create your very first program in Python, now just keep in mind, in Python, you write print parentheses, you open up a set of parentheses, and you type hello, comma, world. Now I made mine a little bit different. I made mine say hello YouTube, you know, so because I'm starting in a YouTube channel. Anyways, that's it. So let's run the program and see what happens. Oh, I got my window moved. Sorry about that. I don't think that affected anything from the video though. All right, you can see here in code spaces, we just have this little triangle. You can click that, and in the terminal, it prints hello YouTube. All right, I think there should be a part 2 to this video, but thanks for watching. I'm a new channel. I appreciate all the likes, comments, subscribes, all that YouTube stuff. But more importantly, please share. Please share my content if you found this entertaining. That's really my goal, is just to kind of teach you things, but also hopefully, you know, make it a little bit fun. So that's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next video.